iPhone 14 taking the internet by storm, it begs the question as to whether or not the iPhone 13 mini is worth buying in 2022. Well, I'm here to give you my 5 reasons as to why I would buy the mini now rather than wait. First off is size. The iPhone 13 mini is a great size. I was actually worried it would be too small for me, but it is perfect. I can text with one hand, I can get a really good grip on the phone, and I have small hands to begin with, so it is the perfect fit for me. And the screen size is not too small whatsoever, coming from an iPhone 6. Yes, I did say an iPhone 6. Having the screen the full length of the phone makes a huge difference. Next up is design. Apple did a great job with all of the iPhone 13s. The power button is larger and located in a better spot than what it was previously, like having the power button on the top or closer to the top of the side of the phone and smaller just really wasn't comfortable and didn't work. But this time around, Apple fixed that and it just makes so much more sense now. The glass back is another feature that I really love. It just is a super nice touch and makes the phone look way more sleek. The color options for the phone are also pretty great. Like, I personally love the pink color that I chose. I love pastel colors, so it was just a perfect choice for me. And finally, the thickness of the phone also helps with getting a good grip, especially if you're going to be using this phone for vlogging or taking videos. It will just make that much more of a difference. Third is battery. So the battery life on all of the versions of the iPhone 13 is just incredible, even on the mini. The mini battery will last me about 5 to 6 hours of on-screen time before I'd need to charge it. And if you want a full breakdown, you can watch my battery test video here. And speaking of which, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, you should do that now so you know when I will upload next. And while you're at it, you might as well hit the like button for this video as well. Now back to the battery life. The mini can last all day in terms of the battery, which makes it a great phone to have. And when you do have to charge it, it is super quick when charging. I feel like every time I plug in my phone, I get distracted and then I look back and it's already a 90% charge, so it's super quick. Now, I can't not mention the camera quality. The camera quality is fantastic. You have a 12 megapixel front-facing camera and a 12 megapixel on the back. You have cinematic mode, which is the coolest thing ever. You can even choose which subject to have in focus after you shoot the video when you're editing it. You can set up specific presets to have a certain aesthetic to all of your photos, even before you take the photos. So Apple did a phenomenal job with this camera, and it is arguably my favorite feature of this phone. Lastly, one of the factors that I think could sway the most, it is actually rumored that the iPhone 13 mini is the last mini version of any iPhone Apple's going to produce. Personally, this makes me sad because I love smaller phones. Like I said before, I have smaller hands, so smaller phones just make more sense for me. Plus, I don't really want to feel like I have a tablet in my pocket. So if you're like me and you prefer smaller phones, maybe it is better for you to get the mini now before they could be gone forever. And if you're still on the fence by this point, maybe you should just wait and see if the rumored iPhone 14 does come out later this year. But if you can't afford to wait almost a full year before getting a new iPhone, then I would highly recommend getting the iPhone 13 mini. Now click to watch my iPhone 13 mini unboxing and setup video so you get a sense of what it could be like if you were to buy the mini right now.